Hello friends, welcome on Procurement by Dinesh Kumar. Today's video is regarding how government make procurement in India. There are different type of government organizations, institutions, bodies which are involved in the procurement to meet their needs and to serve the public, to establish the setup for assets and different type of services in government. Generally government buys machinery, equipments, computers, and they construct the roads, highways, bridges. Different type of procurements are being made by different organizations like railways and the research institutes. So different organizations make different procurement, but a big question is there: what are the rules under which they make procurement, and how, if you are a seller, how you can sell your product to the government, and what are the applicable rules. So in this video we will tell you what are the government departments, different government departments which make procurement, and under what rule they make procurement, and the procurement rules related to which department and not related to which department. So a complete learning will be there in this video. Stay connected with us because we are going to start a new series on those rules. You will learn in this video. So let us have a look on that. In this video, we will learn how Government of India make procurement, what are different rules, procedures under which such procurement are made. The main rule by which the government procurement are being done are the General Financial Rule 2017. This is issued by the Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance, Government of India. The current version of this GFR is updated up to January 25. So this is the latest version available on the website of Ministry of Finance, Department of Expenditure. If you want to have details, just download it from their site. What are those department, ministries, or the government institutions or bodies? They follow the GFR rule, or you can say where the GFR rules for procurement applicable to. Let us see. You can see that the central government ministries, central government departments, and attached sub offices like CPWD, CGHS, etc. The central autonomous bodies, there are different central autonomous bodies like the CSIR, ICMR, ICAR, UGC, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, like that. Many central government bodies are there, autonomous bodies are there. Another is the Central Public Sector Undertaking, CPSU. They do partially follow the General Financial Rule, but they are not bound because their way of functioning is comparatively different as compared to the other departments of central government. But they often follow the basic principle of procurement as laid down in the GFR. Sometimes some NGOs are there. Those NGO which received the granting aid from Government of India, so related to the procurement of those grant, so they follow the GFR rule. So these are the government institutions which make procurement as per GFR. Here we will see that where the GFR 2017 is not applicable to. Just have a look on this list. The state government, whatever state governments are there, so they are not following, or they are not bound to follow the GFR. It is their choice. They can follow GFR rules or they can make their own rules. Generally, most of the state government, they have their own rules. Local bodies like panchayat, municipal corporations, they also don't follow the GFR rule. And the judiciary in India, like Supreme Court, High Court, and district courts, they have their own procurement rule. Similarly, the public sector banks and the constitutional bodies like UPSC, CAG, CVC, the Election Commission of India, SEBI, RBI, they don't follow, or it is not mandatory for them to follow GFR 2017 rule, depending upon the nature of business being conducted by those institutions. So they have their own procurement rules. I hope it is clear where the GFR is applicable and where GFR is not applicable. Let me tell you a brief about the General Financial Rule. The current version of General Financial Rule, it was issued on February 2017 by Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance, Government of India. And the first GFR rules were issued when our country became independent in 1947. So this was the first version. In 1963, the GFR were revised, and then on 2005, the GFR were revised, and the latest in 2017 year, the GFR is revised. It is the latest version, and time to time government is updating it. So updated currently, as I told earlier, it is January 25. So these are the board procurement rules which laid a foundation for making a procurement of different government manual procedures. These are the basic fundamental for procurement in central government. And one rule is there, GFR 142, which stipulates that the respective procuring entity, they can make their own procurement rule depending upon their requirement and functionality. So, but the rules should be in line, broader in line with the conformity of GFR rules. Some bodies like ISRO, ICMR, ICAR, DRDO, and CSAR, they have their own rule, but those are within the line of the GFR. GFR are the executive orders, and the source of this you can find in the world law under Article 13(3)(a) of Indian Constitution. So within the source of this law, the executive orders are issued time to time by Government of India, and it is a compilation of rules and orders issued by Government of India time to time on the topic of public finances, public procurement. So it is a compilation of those orders, and you may be surprising that a considerable amount of Indian GDP is being spent in the public procurement, approximately 15% or to 20%, and it is a very high, big amount of GDP. But in spite of that, there is no procurement law exist in India. So I have discussed about this in detail in my other video. I will mention this in the comment box. So you can have detail therein, but there is no procurement law exist, and the things are being managed by the GFR, and it is applicable to central government department. I have already shown you. Here we will issue from now onward. Some people were We have been receiving some requests from some of the viewers that we should make a series of the GFR rules regulation to understand in a simple way. So we have decided that we will start a series on the GFR, wherein we will make independent single video on each rule, and we will discuss the related rules in detail in that video. So from this video onward, I am starting a new series on the GFR. If you want to learn in detail the GFR and its provision, please follow the series. So independent videos on each rule will be there. I expect that you will have a quality value or quality information in that. So just stay informing us what are the changes or what are the information you want in that. We will try from our side to give you the best information.